3 WWE storylines that need to end this year. Number 3, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. So this is a storyline that started all the way back in 2022 when Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan were first tagging together, but then Liv kind of became a bit of a burden to one Rhea Ripley because she just started causing her to lose matches. Eventually, Rhea would join one Judgment Day, and Edge would start putting it into her head that you need to get rid of this woman and you need to get rid of her now. Now, when it ended in 2022, I did want more of the storyline because I was like, hey, maybe this could be one of the next big women's storylines. We don't get many of these. And in 2023, it was just as good as 2022, but 2024 is where everything fell apart. That was in large part due to the bad booking. Rhea Ripley was looking like an absolute tank, and Liv Morgan was just running around every single time. And I say 2024 is where we should leave this storyline. Do not try to rebook it a year or two later. Just leave it alone. It didn't work. It's okay. We'll find another big woman storyline. Number 2, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, this storyline might be one of the longest ones that I thought was actually ending in 2024, but because of comments made by Kevin Owens on Friday Night SmackDown, it looked like it's going to go a bit longer. Which kind of sucks because we had the whole WrestleMania moment of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos, and we thought that was going to be the big end because they finally got back together and they were going to be all buddy-buddy again, but sadly it's not. But the big problem with this storyline is ever since Ring of Honor, where they were Kevin Steen and El Generico, it's basically been the same thing of these guys will be buddies, then Kevin Owens will turn his back on Sami Zayn, then they'll be buddies again, and turn his back on Sami Zayn, then be buddies again, and turn his back on Sami Zayn. It's been the same thing over and over. 2023 was the one time where it was a bit different because Sami Zayn went to the bad side by joining the Bloodline while Kevin Owens was the face, but then they eventually worked together. But then 2024 did basically the exact same, but in the reverse, because Sami Zayn did join the Bloodline, but this time they were the faces, so Kevin Owens became the heel. Like, well, the repetition has died out because now we're switching things up. It's just how much longer can you do this dang storyline? I mean, mind you, they put on 5-star matches every time they're in the ring with each other, so I guess there's that, but this WrestleMania should be the end of it because I do believe that we should get Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 41. And number 1, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. This storyline has been going on for 11 years now, ever since Seth took the chair to Roman's back and broke up the Shield, and it was supposed to be one of those next big storylines like a John Cena, Randy Orton, Rock, Stone Cold, and it just didn't happen. The main reason why this didn't work is because of the fact that Roman Reigns just was not liked by fans because WWE kept forcing us to like him instead of it happening organically. And because of that, can anybody recall a big time storyline between these two? The last one I could think of is in 2022 when Seth Rollins came out during the Royal Rumble in the Shield gear. Then there is also the WrestleMania moment from last year, but other than that, there's no memorable matches between these two. There's no memorable storylines between these two other than just the fact that Roman Reigns has never forgiven Seth Rollins. These are just my 3 though. I would love to hear from y'all down below. What 3 storylines do y'all think should end in the year 2025?